All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Reynolds caught along the left sideline. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now 1st down, only gets about a yard here. No defender there to force him out. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
I'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Complete to number 28. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's gone. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, especially when had somebody there waiting for it at that time.
After that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air, following that pick six. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Cardinal, 19 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Buying some time right. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. Into the red zone. We will not score, but that does set him up on first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Vikings 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you play the quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Handoff on second and short. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it.
To cross, here's first and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, subtracting 60.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out. Quick drop. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Looks away from one. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 30.
Handoff now out of the gun. He starts starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Throwing now on first down. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
The tight end going in motion right. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And set. Here we go. First down.
18 Rebels. Tag. Bronco lead. 79 Broncos.
Motioning left is their running back. Chased out to his right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing on seconds. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Come on, come on. Hit. Viking 18. 19 Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Hot 70.
4th down, pass coming. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
17. Vikings 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds. The flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
That second one far bigger than his first one. Just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's jet fuel in the engine to their defense. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Pat! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
60 Vikings, 19 Charger, 19.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
To number 85. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. That's exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole part of every game. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's the one back on the handoff. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Third down from the gun. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Broncos.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give him a chance.
They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Just inches shy of that two-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. It reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Denver.
60 Eagles, 6 go.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19.
Tight end going in motion here. Third and long for him here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the third. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Trap 60, trap 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete downfield to Felton. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. That's McCarthy. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the
Good offenses.
26-yard line.
Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Offense is set. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He rolls to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. It's plays like this. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands.
The Vikings will line up for the 2.
Rolling again now, McCarthy. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Right, ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign you're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. Forced out to his right. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Give to Harvey here from the pistol. Escapes a defender. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or 2 shy of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Run it now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Caught, nice game left side. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, It's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Ball in. And the Broncos corral it! So they do take over after the fumble box, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing from his own end zone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completions for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Broncos trailing by 5.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a throw. Hits his running back. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Right side is ruled in by Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They give up the middle to Harvey. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Here he is to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Setting up to pass. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Back to throw. Headed out right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.